we are, of course, live right here on Facebook, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. This episode is all about relationships, and we have two people here that are going to help us with that in many, many ways. Of course, I'm going to start with the expert right here to my right. Okay. This is Elaine, and Elaine is a part of, will you please say the name of the company, please?
Interactions Dating Service.
Right. This place has been around for very many years.
20 years.
There you go. She has been on...
Interactions.
Yes. Dating services.
Service.
Just service.
Yes, service.
Oh my God.
I'm a matchmaker.
She's a matchmaker. I'm in trouble here.
You sure are, because girl, you need it. But we're jumping the gun though. We're jumping the gun. This lady here has been on Las Vegas Magazine, has had articles published on there talking her lovely stuff, knows obviously the in and outs of many people. The cover of the person I actually know. We came up together, Nieve. Obviously she's doing better than me, but I am not mad at her. She's a great lady and a great performer. And of course, we have this lady right here. Please state your name.
Nola.
Nola.
Nola Robyn.
And this lady is like myself, and of course, my lovely co-host, a jack of all trades. Go ahead and give them the line of all the stuff you do here, my friend.
Well, actually, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm also a hairstylist, a special effects makeup artist. I do airbrushing. I do a lot of things. I make costumes. I'm the jack of all trades. So.
Yes, you are. And she's a great lady. I love this. This woman actually, she goes running around town just doing a lot of things. She is a tattoo artist. She's a makeup artist. And she helped a lot in the community.
Yes,
That's
yes, I
cool.
have.
And can I say it? Recently,
Oh, well. Yeah.
since we're talking about relationship, and
Recently just ended one. That's
Thank
a
you.
nice way to say it.
yes,
Yes, well, that's
yes. So that's the reason why I invited her here, because I have Miss Elaine here too.
So we have to find out how long she was going with him and what ended it.
Oh yeah.
So basically,
Do you know
we're
what
just getting
ended
her
it?
business.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I can,
Yeah. Well, Elaine, let me ask you a question of, so you do dating services here in Nevada or around the country?
No, just in Las Vegas
Just
now.
in the Las Vegas now. And I have a question about Las Vegas area. What I heard from friends, and I seen this a lot, and a lot of, I heard this a lot, that a lot of men here in Vegas actually are not looking for long-term relationship. They're just here to, just
Enjoy themselves.
Well, but
can I say something?
Right.
This is what you find when if you're sitting at a bar and a tourist, you're talking to a tourist. But the truth of the matter is, we're all from somewhere else, usually here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So people come here to take big jobs, to settle themselves, they build a new casino, now we need a manager, now we need somebody. And these people come to me because they want a relationship. They don't come in looking for a booty call, if that's what you're talking about, or just a fling. They come to me because they want a relationship. And when people come to me, I test them, we do all kinds of different things and when I match you, you're matched. I mean, there's many people that will fit your profile. So if one doesn't work out, we send another, then another, until the right one is it.
Yeah, well,
88% of my people wind up together.
Yes,
That's a passing grade last checked.
Yeah, that's good.
that's a passing grade.
That's a passing grade. I mean,
88%
that's
out
a
of
B plus, if
100.
not an A minus. So that's pretty good.
So why, I don't know, but okay.
What do you want to say?
No, I'm good.
If I may, because we are all in various stages, which makes this very interesting. For our lovely friend here, obviously she just got over a relationship. For myself, I'm blossoming a relationship. I'm not saying it's relationship yet, but we're talking and we're seeing where it goes. In the instance of my cohort here, I would just say, like one of my songs, she is jaded. just a bit. Now, granted, because she's she's a strong person. She takes a lot of time and she works a lot.
She's
but
in
she's
her
jaded.
30s. Why would she be jaded?
Oh, I see. Say the blind man. Very nice.
Oh, no, you don't, said the deaf mute. But the point is that I don't know how many relationships have you had.
I think I have 199.99. No, just kidding.
199, and I am not the 200th. I am upset. I'm wounded right now.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh well, I've been into probably less than 10.
Okay.
Oh boy, Miss Coy over here.
Well,
And how long do they last?
Definitely,
That's to know if they're a relationship
yeah, we'll
or
talk
you're
about
just
it.
dating.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But anyways, we'll talk about it behind the camera.
No, we're getting this on camera. We're getting this on camera, girl. All right, well, since she's shy about it, since she's being shy, but let's just do it this way. Let's start with our friend here,
Yes.
and then we'll work towards myself, and then we'll end with you, the toughest nut to crack. All right, then we'll do that there. So why don't we start it that way? That way we can kind of ascend, and plus, this is why we had your lovely friend here at the show.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
why don't we start with you?
Okay.
And how long was the relationship?
For a couple years.
For a couple of years.
Yeah.
So 2, 3.
About 2.
Okay. And what brought you guys together?
Well, we met through friends, and we had some things in common.
Okay.
So,
What were they, if I may ask?
anywhere from like music to just personal interest on things, just your basic stuff, and yeah, we just had things in common at that
Okay.
time.
Did it get close enough that you lived together?
No, we didn't live together.
You
at all.
never lived
No.
together. But you saw each other like every weekend,
Yeah.
every
Oh yeah.
and
You
during
guys
the
work
week.
together, right?
No, we didn't work together, but we did.
You
we
saw each other during the
Yeah.
week too. Okay. So then what finally ended it? Did you want a commitment and he didn't?
No, probably maybe like when you outgrow someone, I guess.
You outgrew him?
Maybe it was equally on both ends. So,
Hmm.
and I'm usually.
But you're the one that was heartbroken afterwards.
Well, I mean, anyone usually
Anyway,
is.
yes.
Yeah.
When you actually
Does
do a
it-
breaking of
Yeah,
Not
I
always.
mean, if you're
Not
on
always.
No,
Not
no.
always.
Not if you see that it's not going where you want it, and you end it, and that's the end of it. And
Yeah, well, it was something that was like seen mutually on both ends. So, and I'm always a busy person, and I've
Yeah, I
always.
think
you
so.
didn't give him enough time. Maybe he thought.
No, we did. It's just that, like
Well,
I said,
yeah.
I've always been a busy person, and he had other things to do. So,
So let me ask you this question: in a relationship also, what did you learn from that relationship moving forward?
you learn like, well, actually, what you learn is you learn things about yourself mostly.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like sometimes it takes someone else to be like your reflection, I guess, and then you kind of see where you're at in life through that person.
Yes.
So that's how it kind of
Yes.
came off to me. But it was like, I mean, yeah, it's sad to break up, but then at the end, it's like you learn how to just pick yourself
Simple.
up and move forward.
So with that said, if I can kind of this, obviously I'm going to hot potato this to our guest, Miss Elaine here. How, based on that relationship, and obviously it's a raw situation,
Yeah.
do you have an idea, a nugget of thought process of what you're looking for in the future, based on what you've been through in this past relationship?
Well, it's been kind of hard for me only for the fact that I've always been an independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then I find that guys kind of get a little intimidated with that, I guess. And sometimes they don't know like how to fit themselves in my world.
But-
although I try to accommodate them the best
But-
way, but
Here's the thing. My dating service is made up of all professionals. I call myself dating matchmaker for professionals. Okay, I have a girl that was running all the restaurants at Mandalay Bay. Deep in her heart, she knew what she wanted. She wanted to be married and have a child. Before that job, she was with the Bellagio. She had always big jobs, successful. But by the same token, my men were on the same par. So were they intimidated by her? No, not at all. Because they were successful, she was
Yeah.
successful. If it merged, it was wonderful. She had a few
I guess so.
relationships, but I knew what she wanted. So she'd rejoin. And then one day, this gentleman walked in. He'd already had children, he'd already had everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very successful. I said to him, would you have another child if you found the right person? Well, of course, he said. So I thought, aha, her. And I called her and I said, I think I just met your new,
Like-
she was never married before, your husband. They started dating. He was maybe 15 years older.
Okay.
So she jazzed him up a little bit so he looked more hip, and before long they were going on a vacation together. They went to Germany, Austria, all those countries. She came back to see me in the office and she said, I think it's going in the right direction. And she had this huge Louis Vuitton purse with all the stuff
Yay, material
inside.
things.
And then she said, this is at least my security blanket if it doesn't go well. All right.
You know, that's really funny, Elaine, because
They're married and they have a child.
That's
She
good,
has
yeah.
a 6-year-old child.
see,
now.
even
Beautiful.
And they live in the most magnificent home. She has a home in Mount Charleston also.
Oh, wow.
And a yacht in San Diego, home there. And, you know, she's the happiest girl in the world. So the point is, you have to.
are you really certain about that she's the happiest
Oh, I
girl?
still talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Because
she got
no,
what
my
she
point,
wanted,
Yeah, my point is,
and he's happy.
that's good. That, you know, I'm not saying that I don't believe or I believe that they're
But
happy
it's
together.
true.
No,
It
it's
is
the
true.
truth. Yeah, it's the truth.
The point is, no human being, come on, is happy 365 days out of the year.
Of course
I'm
not,
sure
yes.
he does something that she goes,
Yeah.
why did he do that? I don't like that he
Yeah.
did that. But then you know,
It is a
you
matter
do
of
the-
how you communicate and how you fix
you
that.
do your pros and your cons, honey.
Yeah.
And with
Yeah.
your pros outweigh your cons,
Of course,
then
yeah.
you're 100% ahead.
Well, I just want to actually touch the intimidation that you were talking about earlier. And I just spoke with somebody, I think yesterday or the other day, about probably they're intimidated kind of thing. But when you meet, okay.
See, she's landing on her own landmines, ladies and gentlemen, and hermaphrodites, because I want to make sure they're all there too. You know, so I'm kidding.
I don't know. When you actually meet your match, no matter what it is, I know that for sure. You know, I'm in denial, but when you meet your match, no matter what position you are, probably it's the homeless or probably the senior vice president of a company, doesn't matter what is their position in life or, you know, lifestyle. If you meet it, I think, no matter what, if it's click, it's click. But
She doesn't agree.
Not
Elaine
at
doesn't agree.
all. Not
and,
at
and
all.
why do you
Why
disagree?
would you
Not,
agree with that?
the vice president of some company is not going to fall. A Pretty Woman is a movie.
oh, well, yeah.
It is.
That's
But-
all it is,
Yes.
and there's no.
I believe that our world
Are
actually.
you going to
have-
fall in love with a homeless man? No.
No, of course, you never know.
No.
Oh my God,
He got to clean himself
Come
up.
on.
Yeah, he just dress up.
Oh,
he
come on.
clean
You
up-
have a brain that calculates. Come on. No.
All right,
no.
so what will we do with this lovely lady here? Obviously, she has a lot going for herself. Obviously, she's a
No,
pretty
we
woman.
put you on the hot
No,
seat.
Well,
no,
I mean, look-
because she doesn't want a relationship.
Okay.
Exactly.
She doesn't want one now.
Yeah.
So this is not a good candidate. She's not ready. She's
She's
not
not-
looking.
exactly, I agree.
She doesn't care. She's happy.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I was
love
like
it.
that for a long time. I owned my own business. I ran my business.
Mm-hmm.
I lived alone. And then, bingo. I was on a date and across the room saw someone that I was waiting for my date, actually.
Well, viewers, we're gonna come back on the third segment. We're gonna continue this conversation,
All
and
right.
we will see you guys back. So please stay tuned.
No, it's true.